Imagine the possibilities. Imagine the opportunities. Imagine how much more creative you could be with an infinite number of backgrounds available for use in just seconds. Imagine creating your own unique backgrounds that help define your personal style of portraiture. Explore those possibilities now.
Welcome to the world of virtual backgrounds. I'm Trevon Baker, owner of Trevon Baker Photography here in the tiny little town of Summers, Montana. I've used background projection for many years in my studio, and frankly I couldn't operate my business without it today. Virtual backgrounds has the potential to change your life as a professional photographer, opening new doors that you didn't even know existed. This has been a difficult time for professional photographers. The competition is heavier than ever. And most people today are into the do-it-yourself craze, do your own photography. The secret to success for the professional photographer is to produce results that others simply cannot do. Virtual backgrounds is a tool available today to the professional that wishes to separate themselves from that competition. It can make the difference that you've been looking for. In fact, you're about to enter a whole new world of photographic creativity and potential business success through the implementation of the virtual backgrounds process in your studio. Regardless of how big or small of a studio space you may have, even if you shoot in your own home, virtual backgrounds will indeed be a transforming experience for both you and your business. Everyone wanting to operate a successful professional studio is struggling today to find ways to stand out from the crowd, to be desirably different, to provide clients with a magical wow experience that causes them to get excited about the total experience and the images that you produce, and to purchase more, and to help grow your business by telling others about you. Your success will depend on how well you can provide photographic products that others cannot create. That is what virtual backgrounds is all about. It helps you to stand apart and stand above everyone else. This is so critical today. You will divide your photographic history into two parts: before you started using virtual backgrounds and after you began using it. You will never again be satisfied with the simple canvas and muslin backgrounds that you're used to, or working outdoors in the same public areas that anyone else can use. You will never again be satisfied with providing your clients with just minimal variety. You will want to maximize the opportunities with every client that gets in front of your camera. Virtual backgrounds is not a simple plug-and-play device. There are certain things that you must learn to do, and it'll take a little effort and some practice as you advance your skill level and discover new ways to use your system to generate both enthusiasm and higher sales. This DVD will show you how to make it happen. The intent here is to get you started on the right track so that you can be creating wonderful portraits and expanding your creativity in a very short time. It'll pay big dividends, and it will be fun. It'll be awesome to create products that nobody else can do, including creating your own customized backgrounds just for your clients. There's truly no other tool that you can buy for your photography business today that can do for you what virtual backgrounds can. You'll see. So with all that said, let's get started. This is our little quick start session, and I'm going to show you just how quickly that you can set up your virtual background system. The myth that it's too hard to set up, takes too long, just isn't true. It is so easy. It'll be set up quicker than your lights will. I'm going to set up a 5x7 screen here on a couple of light stands, the VB Express, and it'll only take me about 5 minutes. The VB Express was designed specifically for taking on location and doing events, sports photography, school dances, and that kind of thing. And I can tell you it's so quick, so simple to set up when you're on location. And that's the most lucrative kind of work that I know of being done with the virtual background system. So watch while I set up this system, and it'll only take just 5 minutes. Your portable projection screen will mount on two standard light stands. Make sure that they're sturdy, heavy-duty stands with the air cushion feature that will safeguard against accidents and damage to your screen. Hopefully, if you had the intention of using your virtual background system on location, you ordered the travel case designed especially for your screen. It makes it very easy to transport your screen while providing great protection. Simply open your screen carrying case and lift the screen assembly out and carefully mount it on the light stands that you've set up. Your portable screen has locking set screws that will secure it to the top of your light stand. Next, undo the wrapping straps and remove the wrap from around your screen. Undo the Velcro straps that secure the weight bar of your screen to the spacer bar and extend the spacer bar out from the projection screen. The black screen material should be over the top of your spacer bar, which serves to keep the projection and black screens separated. Next, raise your screen up on the light stands. It certainly helps to have an assistant help you raise both stands at the same time, but if you are alone, simply raise one stand slightly at a time until the screen has been raised to near operating height. Pull out on the crank handle to clear the stopping points on the roll-up device and carefully unroll the screens almost to the floor. Now, carefully continue to raise the light stands until the screens are up to full operating height, and gently unroll the screens until they are just barely touching the floor. You may need to use a step stool to reach the crank handle, depending on the height of your screen. Now it's time to set up your background projector. It also has a really great travel case available for transporting to and from your studio. The projector fits securely into the foam insert. Carefully remove the projector and mount it to a heavy-duty tripod, using either a gear head or a standard tripod head. Line up the mounting hole on the bottom of the projector with your standard 1/4-20 mounting screw on your tripod head and secure the projector to the tripod. Simply add your background slide carrier, plug in your power cord, and remove the lens cap from the projection lens. Mounting your camera onto the projector is the most critical step in setting up your VB system. It starts with attaching the filter ring to the front of your camera lens and then the top plate of the quick release assembly to the bottom of your camera body. I tighten the screw as much as I can with my fingers first. We'll tighten it up with an Allen wrench shortly. Slide the camera forward by loosening the thumb screw on the bottom of the mounting plate until the filter ring on the front of your camera lens approaches the opening of what we call the tunnel. Loosen the locking handle on the side of your projector slightly to adjust the camera height. You'll spend a few minutes finessing the camera lens position until the filter ring will go squarely and smoothly in and out of the tunnel with minimal friction. Next, carefully remove the camera and the quick release plate and tighten it up with the Allen key, being careful not to allow the quick release plate to turn at all. When you place the camera back on the projector, you will more than likely notice that the lens height changed slightly, and you'll need to further adjust the camera height and line it up perfectly with the tunnel once again. Zoom your camera lens in and out or slide the camera in and out of the tunnel again to check for a nice flush fit and smooth movement of the filter ring inside the tunnel. Take care to make sure the projection lens and condenser lens underneath it is clear of dust and lint, as well as your beam splitter. Transporting your screen can cause static electricity to form, which will cause the two screens sometimes to stick together when they hang, and it will also attract dirt and dust to your screens. Gently swiping Virtual Background's anti-static wand across the front and back of the black screen material will quickly and easily discharge this static. So now your system is set up. How easy was that? It's now time to have some fun choosing from a huge assortment of background transparencies. Be sure that you choose backgrounds that are appropriate for a given subject, and also take care to not make the backgrounds too bright, or too large, or too sharp, which will have them competing for attention with the client. These adjustments are easily made with the slide carrier position, your projection lens zoom ring and focus ring, and the flash power that's adjusted with the power supply. Enjoy the excitement your clients will have, and you are well on your way to providing them with tons of variety and boosting your bottom line. Remember, this is only a quick start presentation on setting up and using your virtual background system. Be sure to take the time to view the entire video training package, and it's also a good idea to read the printed manuals as well. In addition to our detailed instructional video, don't forget that we also offer a 3-day workshop devoted to virtual backgrounds and how to successfully implement it into your photography business. We also publish the free e-newsletter called The Backgrounder, full of ideas for using virtual backgrounds to grow your studio's business.